Welcome to Shadowland. Every pattern of discontentment and madness is laid out in front of us because we require patterns to find the truth. Patterns, or the repetition of something in our environment, makes it impossible to run away from what needs to be released and resolved. Over and over again, we are given signs until what manifests is a leap in consciousness through emotion, thought, and behavior. So every force of cruelty is here to guide us further into an inward journey by canceling itself out through suffering. It's like a simulated show of all possibilities which a fallen reality can display. But no behavior is forever, and no manifestation remains throughout time. And that's the point of time, to carry us on its back so we can leap into the original reality by crossing out all of the behaviors, timelines, and thus possibilities of this matrix. By reminding yourself this experience is a game, you remain bulletproof against the allure of illusion and conflict, which is illusion. What seems to be the affliction of conflict is actually a gift, upgrading itself by provoking the living souls to find Eden once again. But that's the thing. Are you bulletproof against the allure of illusion and conflict? If not, the antidote is simple. Courage, strength, resilience, the sacred masculine. One of the first things many of us realize when we start to unravel this situation is that culture is nothing more than a means of mass mind control. Like a generation system which spits out entertainment and so-called popular trends and topics in order to bait the living souls to buy into a polarizing AI schematic. The cult of culture uses bait tactics to trick us into voluntary emotional involvement. This is called divide and conquer. The conquering part of this statement happens when one's guard is down. Hence, you become reactive, consumed by chaos. One can only be conquered, or rather manipulated, when one is dwelling in this chaotic confusion and complacency, where the chaos isn't balanced by order. The universal feminine force is the archetype of chaos, whereas the masculine is the embodiment of order. In the realm of spirituality, ascension, healing, transformation, most of us are well aware that right now is a time to resurrect and revitalize the divine feminine. After all, when we look at the energy extraction matrix and its many manifestations, we see a cold, calculating, bureaucratic system behind the lights and glitter. One that's, well, very masculinizing. So naturally, a constant part of this ascensional conversation has centered around empathy, compassion, care, and intuition. Yes, these are vital aspects of this process, but I can't help to think that the healthy masculine energy is being severely ignored. This would make sense because of the overly masculinized system we've witnessed. We would want to retreat to a more empathetic, caring perspective. The media's war on gender is a direct attempt by the AI to prevent the integration and harmonizing between masculine and feminine energies, because once these are integrated, the transformative energy can dismantle the very extraction system we've been in. The uncorrupted masculine is fierce, stoic, courageous, fair, and full of power, but without forceful domination. He is a force of nature, so to speak, a universe unto himself. After all, the masculine takes what seems like unreasonable chaos and adds purpose, adds direction. Without this integration, we can become easily lost in the realm of over-identifying with emotional, chaotic energy. You see, we speak of the healthy feminine and healthy masculine, but one is only displaying healthy qualities of one if the other polarity has been harmonized. This is kind of a paradox, right? We hear phrases like, all you need is love, but love is simply a lens we observe the world through. One need not only an anchor in love, but also in courage, in resilience, in determination. The masculine sets boundaries, after all, essentially making order out of the chaos. The masculine requires the nurturing baseline of the feminine to grow into its healthy form. Yes, and once that is accomplished, the order derived from the chaos now has meaning. So, a crucial part of this awakening has been to momentarily retreat from the masculine and find that soft, childlike innocence the feminine so desperately wants us to nurture. Obviously, anybody can go out in the world and act, organize, sift, rearrange, give meaningless direction, but to do this with a universal purpose, with a driving knowingness that this is required for collective transformation, for a purpose above any three-dimensional reward. That is the healthy masculine. That is a force to be reckoned with. Valor, courage, protection, determination,